Hello and welcome to all of you on my productive and skill oriented platform. In this episode, we are going to discuss about Azure Migrate. Generally, when we talk about on-premise data center, so we have two major issues. The first one is implementation cost, or you can say budget, which is very high. And second thing is operational cost, which also require a huge amount of budget. So when you implement your data center, it's not a one-time implementation cost, but after 2 or 3 years, you need to upgrade your compute resources, your network, your storage, and your security appliances as well to meet your customer requirements, to meet your business needs and your application requirements as well. So in the current era, we have cloud solutions which are very less expensive. So if any organizations don't want to upgrade their on-premise data center and want to decommission their data centers, so in this case they need to migrate or move their virtual machines, their host machines, web apps, SQL databases, their ERP applications, and all kinds of resources inside the data center to Microsoft Azure. So for that purpose, Microsoft provide us a tremendous tool which is Azure Migrate. Generally, Azure Migrate is working on the concept of lift and shift. So it will just collect your complete resources from your on-premise infrastructure and will migrate on Microsoft Azure. So this tool facilitate to assess, discover, and migrate your all resources inside your data center to Microsoft Azure. Here you can see inside the migration goals, Microsoft categorized the migration strategy into 5 major domains. So at level 1, if you want to migrate your on-premise servers, databases and web apps, so a collective centralized option is available for that purpose. And in the second option, if you have any kind of databases inside your on-premise data center, so you can utilize the second option for the purpose of migrating your databases. At level 3, consider that if you have virtual desktop infrastructure inside your on-premise data center, so and you want to migrate your VDI infrastructure to Microsoft Azure, so for that purpose we have VDI option available over here. At level 4, we have a web apps option available, with the help of which you can migrate your all kinds of apps which is related to the web. You can utilize this option. At last, we have data box option. This option is completely dedicated for end user data. So definitely inside the organization we have a number of departments and a number of peoples are working in any kind of organization, and they have their own official data. So we must have to be migrate that data to Microsoft Azure. So for that task, Microsoft design a migration goal which is called data box. So whenever we talk about the migration, so this tool is completely dedicated for the purpose of migration. And if you want to design, implement a disaster recovery plan, so for that purpose we have another tremendous tool which is Azure Site Recovery. So in the next episode we will discuss about Azure Site Recovery. We will implement all options related to the disaster recovery planning, implementation and management. So let's move with the next episode and see what kind of tremendous options we have in ASR on the platform of Microsoft Azure.